Hey guys, it's Matt with Stout Sportsman here. Um, Probably not going to be the most exciting video, but I want to show you guys two things that have really worked for me very much. I mean, even since I was a kid, but I mean, definitely this past fishing season. Two baits, and they're pretty much very similar. But I just want to show you two baits, and tell you a little bit about what I've been catching on them, and kind of give you a little close up just to see how beat up these things are. And they're not super expensive baits, and a lot of times you don't need the really expensive baits to catch fish. But the first one, yeah, you already know it's a lipless crankbait. This is a cotton Cordell. This is a Super Spot. Try and get some good picture here. It looks pretty good. But yeah, it's a ½ ounce Super Spot. It has a chrome belly to it with chartreuse. Obviously the Super Spot there, that little fence checkered pattern, and like a grayish blue top. Now this bait here, my last two fishing videos that I did, that 3-pound bass that I caught down in Presque Isle, as well as that 6-pound steelhead, came on this exact bait right here. This thing is pretty beat up, it's scratched up, it's been banged off docks and piers and whatnot. These little guys here, you get at Walmart all day, all night, 24 hours. I think they're just under $4. They're like $3.92. If I had to pick any one bait to go fishing with, and I mean fishing in general, doesn't matter the species, I would probably take this bait right here, a $4 bait, over just about anything. So that's pretty ridiculous. The only one thing that I don't really like about this these particular baits, the Cordell Super Spot, I mean, for the money it's the best. It's the best you're going to find for the money anyway. But the hooks, the only downfall is the hooks. They tend to rust a little bit early, and they are pretty weak. That 6-pound steelhead that I caught, actually two of the treble hooks that I had lodged in its jaw had gotten bent out a little bit. So one of the things I need to do with all my Super Spots is over the winter is to take off these trebles and put on some aftermarkets. Now the next bait that I'm going to show you, a little bit more expensive, but it has much better hooks on it. And yeah, you guessed it, here's another one. This one is by Rattle Trap. It's Rattle Trap, I mean, it's pretty much the original lipless crankbait. But this one's a little bit beat up, not quite as much as that cotton Cordell Super Spot. But I have caught fish on this, just not as many as the other one. But I'm showing you this because I know Scott has caught a ton of fish on the rattle traps, especially the supernaturals, even the pink one that he used in the challenge down at Lake Chick in October. But the one really nice thing about this particular bait is the hooks. These use a really good mustad hook, and I'll see if you can see the difference, if I can get these hooks to stop shimmying. But I don't know if you can tell the difference between them or not. But the mustad hooks, they're just much better. They're a little bit thicker. They have kind of a little bit of an angle in, and I mean they're good to the point that it's become, Scott and I have actually both had issues with unhooking them from bass's mouths. So that's a good problem to have. I mean, your hook sets are better, and they're not shaking you off, especially when they come up and they jump on you and flop around, whatever. But these guys too, guess where you can find them? Also at Walmart. I mean, I'm not plugging Walmart here, but it is what it is, and whoever's in charge of their fishing departments, they're doing a pretty good job, because I mean, they got two of the best catching lipless crankbaits there, and want to know what? They're two of the cheapest as well, which is excellent. These ones here, these, I don't know, like $4.50, a little over $4.50. I mean, under $5 with tax. Well, in PA anyway. Just a great bait, and just to show you guys the difference in the rattle. This one here is the Rattle Trap, and this is the Super Spot. So definitely have a little bit different rattle sound to them. But if you guys want to catch fish and you are on a super budget, go out and pick up a rattle trap, or go out and pick up a Cordell Super Spot. You're not going to lose. Pretty much try and stay to, you know, colors similar to this. I mean, I have all different kinds of colors of both of them, but just kind of, you want to stay pretty basic. And I mean, especially this year, this cotton, I mean, this color catches everything all year round. Doesn't matter what type of water you're in, it just works all the time, all the time. This, I mean, is, like I said, #1 bait right here, period. I have at least one extra of these in my box, and you have this just exact style and color. I mean, I probably have at least eight or 10 different cotton Cordell Super Spots, but yeah, that's what I'm using for bass fishing. You're gonna catch drum, you know, sheephead. Hell, I caught a catfish on this. I think it was like day 3 or 4 at Lake Chick. Kind of had a quiet morning, and then Scott and I went down this one little alley. I call it an alleyway, but it was, I don't know, it was probably like 200 yards wide or so. But within 5 minutes, I caught like a 4-pound drum and probably like a 4 or 5 pound catfish on it within minutes using this exact bait right here. So it catches fish, catches all types of species of fish. So that's hands down my favorite bait. But let us know what you think. Let us know what your favorite bait is. You know, whether it's species specific or for all species. I'd like to know, and you know, maybe if you guys like something that I haven't tried, maybe I'll buy it, give it a try, and throw a review up, and you know, let you guys know, you know, next season how I like it, how it works. But thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. Yeah, we're gonna have more content for you coming soon. But thanks, guys, for watching. This is Matt with Stout Sportsman. I'm out.